Hey everyone, welcome back to Persona 5. Now, my plans at the end of last episode were pretty straightforward. They have changed since, as I did some grinding and whatnot off camera, but with a few things that I wanted to show because I wasn't expecting them to happen, so we're at an earlier save file, essentially.
Do you need something?
Yep, so as soon as I entered the Velvet Room to do a little bit of check on some fusion and whatnot, well, something happened, so we will show that.
There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual.
I have been waiting for this.
It's the Gallows, used to strengthen persona abilities. Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself.
Yup.
He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Sure. Why not? I will never get over her attitude. I can't stand her type of character. But the Gallows are really, really nice.
How goes the rehabilitation?
So just for a quick thing, because it didn't say anything, I guess it's in, explanations. So, we now have the Gallows and the Gallows limitations here, so to explain the Gallows fusion type. This is a ritual by which you offer one persona as a sacrifice of sorts to another. See, I'm actually really surprised this game didn't tell us that, oh, we have this now available, and then throw up a flash, like a splash screen for a tutorial. It actually didn't do this for once, and I'm shocked. So the sacrifice will pour its power into the persona in the form of experience points. The stronger the persona you opt to sacrifice, the more experience points will become. Well, furthermore, if the sacrifice to the target are of the same arcana, the target will grow even stronger. Finally, sacrificing Treasure Demon will result in an extremely large amount of experience gained, and yes, it's like a ×3 multiplier. So contemplate what the decision between fusion and sacrifice, and also, again, learn how to speak. This is also very important to everyone. And so the limitations on that is you cannot offer sacrifice or successive sacrifices to a persona you've just strengthened using the Gallows. It would not withstand the influx of power, hence a persona can only accept one sacrifice a day. Therefore, in order to maximize the time you spend here, I suggest you opt for powerful sacrifices. See, two things that it doesn't tell you in here is that when you sacrifice a persona, and we're just going to we're going to strengthen one. I'm just going to show this off. Queen's Necklace can't do this because, well, it's a treasure demon. They can't be sacrificed. So what we are going to do I have any of the same arcana, I wonder? Just looking very I don't seem to have two of the same. So anyway, we're just going to grab good old Rakshaza here, sure, why not, and the Queen's Necklace.
That will do.
So right there, you see we have a ×3 multiplier. That's because I'm using a Treasure Demon. I believe if you're using an Arcana of the same type, it's 1.5, so it's still a nice amount. But here we go. We're just going to do the sacrifice. It's going to level up, and we're going to accept this because I just want to show that show what this does, what it looks like. And one last thing about it that they haven't mentioned. And there we go. So, behold the strength. There we go. So, leveled up, and your persona is inheriting the power of the sacrifice. Special skill Rakunda. So when you strengthen someone with the Gallows, whoever's being sacrificed will transfer one of their abilities that they have on them. It's at random, and I don't know if certain abilities can't be transferred over in this way, because I've tried for over an hour to Gallows fusion Mafre from a few different personas to my Matador, and I just can never seem to get it to come up. Every other skill comes up except for Mafre so far, so I'm either just really, really unlucky, or maybe I'm not able to do that. I'm not sure. Doesn't make sense that it wouldn't be transferable, because so far every other of those attacks, like Maragi, Magaru, and all of those things have transferred over. For Mafre not to is kind of weird to me. But that is how that all works. And so, real quick here. Actually, I'm not going to bother showing this, but I will explain it. As it said in the limitations, that once a persona receives a sacrifice, it can't take another one because it wouldn't survive the influx of power or whatnot, or wouldn't be able to handle it. What you can do is, after you've strengthened it, register it so it has its current like new stats and whatnot, then get rid of it. Either sacrifice it to someone else, just set it free, release it from your heart or whatever, and then go back into your compendium and resummon it from the compendium. It gets expensive, but once you take him back from the compendium, he counts as a new persona. So therefore, you can strengthen him with the Gallows again. So if you have the money to keep doing that, you can do that indefinitely. So that's handy. And so now that that's done, there's going to be a quick cut because I'm about to load up another file, and we're going to increase our social link with the twins. See you soon.
Hey.
Hey.
It would seem...
Oh, wow, this happened immediately. I was expecting to have to talk to them first, but yes, we have Amino Uzume with Dodge Sai, and I ended up getting that by making Kinki and leveling him up so he learned Dodge Sai. I actually did that with Gallows, and then I strung him up to power up Amino Uzume here, and was lucky enough to get Dodge Sai to inherit on the first try, and so thus we have the condition for their rank up.
See? You can do it.
Yeah, thanks, Caroline. Why are you not being a bitch? But at the same time, you are. I'm not sure. I'm just really not sure, guys.
Huh.
You know, I never thought you'd keep at this, even though it's not mandatory. You're pretty interesting, inmate. Wow, she's actually not being a bitch currently. Entirely. I must say, as Caroline noted before, this list is quite well thought out. The tasks are designed to push you toward achieving your goals while also measuring your true strength. I guess so.
Hey, inmate!
What's your thoughts on these tasks? What, you're actually asking my opinion? They're not really tough. They're just kind of take a little bit of research, but they definitely do teach you a pretty good way of in-game teaching you how to strengthen personas and whatnot, and the sort of things you can do. So I'd say they're pretty good. You've got guts, inmate. Where is this attitude coming from? Oh well, we should give him the next one. Let's see here. What the? Feels like I've seen the writing on this list before. Do you speak of the penmanship? Yeah, damn it. I can't remember. Do you recognize it, Justine? Compliment him after he finishes the next task. Don't spoil him, though. Do it just like you practiced, with a piercing glare and angled hips. Wow. I honestly can't say I didn't see that coming just because of the whole tropiness of her character. But still. Wow. Those are her notes. I mean, no, they're not. Don't look at me like that. Seems you have been rather looking forward to the inmates' visits. Never mind that, I'm talking about the handwriting of the tasks themselves. Stop yanking my chain. I'm actually curious into what that line was in Japanese. Oh, now that you mention it, I do feel as though I've seen the handwriting somewhere before. I have no... They're not going to show it to me. So, you know what, actually, let's just ask. I'm actually curious.
Excuse me?
Yeah, I figured. Keep your nose out of other people's business, inmate. The last time I did this, I just stayed quiet, and I honestly don't remember what they... I don't think they just reference, I think they just keep going with their conversation. To be honest, the sense of deja vu I feel when reading this list is certainly concerning to me. That's interesting. Who made this list, and why? What do you mean? The goal's pretty obvious, it's to help train the inmate. Beyond that, though, what exactly is the purpose of training him? You know what, I'm actually curious about this myself. Rehabilitation. Huh. But that is merely our master's orders. Someone other than him wrote this list, correct? More red flags, guys. More red flags. Then let's just assume that there's some purpose we don't know about. More red flags, guys. If we're right in our assumption, the purpose will be clear once he finishes the whole list, right?
That is correct.
I suppose you have a point. So they don't know who wrote it, they recognize the handwriting, it seems like deja vu when they're reading it. This list is designed to test my strength and sort of train you to become stronger or whatnot, and the only person who'd be possible, the only person for it to be possible to complete the tasks on this list would be the one with the wild card, because multiple personas are required for these. And the list did not come from Igor. Lots of red flags are coming up from this. There is something going on here. Hearing something logical from you, it's like a cool rush of air amidst the sweltering heat of summer. What are you going on about, Justine? You didn't need to say that. Wow. Now then, let us reward you for successfully completing our task. We will now grant you access to the guillotine booster. If I can read properly, the guillotine booster? Sure. Think of it as a way to increase the number of personas you can make with the group guillotine. Plus, now you can do some super strong fusions using 5 or 6 personas. You should be able to figure it out with some effort, inmate. I mean, you've come this far, right? Oh, that was a backhanded compliment. We trust you will employ it wisely. Feel like my bond with the twins are growing deeper. So, guillotine booster acquired. Now then, allow me to give you your next assignment. Please note that the next privilege we provide for you will be quite powerful indeed. Therefore, we will require that you complete 3 tasks before you can receive it. Alright, here's task number 1.
Now.
Alright. A Neko Shogun with the Dekaja skill. You only need speak to us once we've obtained it, and you already know the rest. Please live up to our expectations. So, there's going to be another cut right here, because I'm going to load ahead to my current file. And I don't have the Neko Shogun yet, but I have everything I need to fuse it. So, I'll see you in a moment. Okay.
Time for
now,
some rehabilitation.
I actually needed to pick up a persona because I
wish
was
to
missing
perform an
one, but I
execution.
just had to grab it from the compendium.
Can you gather
So
them
now that we
up?
have everything we need from here, Kodama, Sudama, and Anzu, in order to get Dekaja, I believe Anzu actually can learn Dekaja at a higher level. I didn't do that. I actually took, I think his name was Orobos, or something like that, and Gallows fusion him onto Anzu, and because Orobos had Dekaja, and I was lucky enough to get it to switch over that way. So we are going to
Not terrible,
fuse this.
but not impressive.
Good old Neko Shogun. Ooh, Invigorate.
Choose the inherited skills, inmate.
Well, unfortunately, it's not going to level up any from a lack of a thing here, but we should be... Yeah, we've got right here. We have Dekaja, which he needs. Well, hold on. What were his skills like? 20 magic. Decent. Alright, so
Select the
let's...
skills you'd like to inherit.
Diorama, Masakaja. Oh man, we've got a lot of things that he can inherit here. So what's what the hell, that, I don't know if I'm going to be using this guy a lot. Rakunda, and, what the hell, Mapsa?
Its power will be nothing unusual.
Let's go ahead and infuse this.
I see.
And I'm pretty sure I've showed the triple guillotine before, but what the hell? Neko Shogun. Your future shines bright like a diamond. I'm your mask now. That's weird. That just strikes me as weird. This persona itself is just kind of weird. Well, we're not going to be getting any of these for a good long time. Possibly some of them we won't get at all. Black Frost. Oh. I actually don't have a jack-o'-lantern. Never got that.
You change your mind? Are you finished?
Heading back. I'm not done here.
Hey.
Yeah.
It would seem...
Yeah, it would seem you have what we were looking for. You're really getting the hang of this whole growth thing. What's wrong, Justine? It's nothing vital, but I'm sure it's interesting. However, presiding over the growth of another feels almost nostalgic in a way. Do you feel the same, Caroline? What do you mean? We've never taken care of someone like this before. You're not wrong about that. And yet, our duty to aid his rehabilitation aside, observing his growth feels oddly familiar.
Excuse me?
Oh, that can't be right. The inmate's growth and this rehabilitation are exactly the same thing.
Hey, inmate!
Again, it's just her attitude. That, hey, inmate! The growth you're getting from these tasks is helping with your rehabilitation, right? Probably? See, Justine? They're the same. Well, maybe I should have said something else just to annoy her. Is that not something we should judge for ourselves, though? Anyway, Justine, don't forget about our job. The duty we've been handed is all that matters. Don't think about anything else. Yeah, don't have your own mind. We don't need that.
Yes.
I suppose you're correct. No, I think you're right on the other side of that. I think you should be thinking more so about what is going on. And why this thing seems strangely familiar to you. Because I'm sure there's a reason for it. I guess you're going to keep worrying about this till the inmate finishes his rehabilitation, huh, Justine? Look what you've done, inmate. Getting us all wrapped up in your fate. Ugh. Technically, didn't this all happen because of you guys and, like, Igor and just bringing me into this? Like, I had no choice about any of all this. You just kind of threw this at me. Don't be blaming me for this. Oh? Could it be? What's up? Yeah, that's a good question. Oh, come on. It's not nothing, Justine. Spill it. Come on. But I believe I am beginning to look forward to seeing whether the inmate can complete his tasks. Oh. Not where I thought you were going with that. You heard her. Don't disappoint us, inmate. Yup. We are getting closer. You know, rank 6.
All right.
Strength Confidence 6. Okay, on to the next task. Oh my god, speaking in me. The next task. Justine? What is the next task, and will I be able to do it, I wonder?
Farewell.
Here is the second task you must fulfill before receiving your reward. We'd like you to harbor a Lechisis with the Tetrajas. Oh, I actually think I might be able to do that. You only need to speak with us once you obtain it. We'll be able to tell.
Okay.
Lechisis with Tetraja. Alright, I'm actually going to quickly check
How
my,
goes the rehabilitation?
The
my
inmate
personas
needs
here
a-
because
Execute.
that name
Let us
rings a
begin the
bell.
search. Can you gather them up?
It's not here. Okay. I
You change your
do
mind?
I definitely do
finished?
remember seeing that name. But I don't
It is
remember
time, inmate.
I don't remember what I needed to make it. I'm gonna have to look into that afterwards because I'm pretty sure I might be able to do that fairly soon because if I remember right, that persona may actually learn that skill at a level, like just by leveling up. So I'm gonna look into that off camera. So now we're done with all of that. Let's actually leave and get ready to send this calling card. We've secured a route to the treasure. You want to get out from here? Of course. Now return to the real world from Kaneshiro's palace. Thank you for your hard work. Thank you, Metaverse Navigator. That is just a weird thing having our nav thank us for all the work we've done. Well, that was that.
Yes!
Finally secured our route to the treasure. All we need to do is send a calling card.
Okay.
Indeed, we have finished the pre-arrangements, not the preparations, although same thing, sort of. And now we shall face the true test. But this is no time to panic, Joker. Let us ensure we succeed after having come this far. Well, I doubt we're going to fail. If you didn't catch, if you didn't see what my level was, or if we had it, I'm not even sure if I showed it there, but I'm level 33 now. I was 29, I think, earlier. So, yeah. When are we going to send the calling card? We should hurry up. I agree, the earlier the better in my books. And I do agree with this as well. There's no assurance he will keep his promise after all. What are your thoughts on the matter, Makoto? Honestly, I can't wait to send it. I want to put an end to his nasty crimes as soon as possible. Yeah, I agree. Damn, I gotta step up my game. You guys are super passionate. I'll be ready to go whenever you are. And right, palace, so we're not doing anything. We're probably not even going to be able to go up and check our plant.
Hey!
Of course not. Let's go to sleep. 16 days left, so 15 days left now. Yeah, this didn't, that palace was actually short. Like, I'm surprised it wasn't longer and there wasn't any, like, physical block or something that we'd have to come back to, the real world to get around. So, yeah. What up? Alright, we know where the treasure is, yeah? What's the plan? I'm gonna send the calling card already? I haven't decided yet. I don't want to get locked into this just in case. Well, let me know. We still got time. Let me know when you're done preparing. But don't decide too late, man. Silent nod from our protagonist. Morning, lunchtime, afternoon, after school. So no school stuff today. That is very nice.
Hey!
Shouldn't you tell the others about what Mishima told you? I no longer remember what Mishima told us. I really don't remember anymore. But there's Yusuke wondering about the calling card. I want to do a quick check. What day is it right now? Friday. Not what I wanted to hit. The buttons on this still get me every now and then. We're going to buy some bread because it's Friday.
Hi.
Alright. What is going on today? We can't do Makoto. And we can't do Takame. So, there's nothing else pressing. Since I'm noticing we're at 27 minutes now, there's going to be a little bit cut out from that, so it's not going to be quite as long, but rather than get into this and probably taking a bit longer, we're going to send the calling card next time. So thank you all for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and hopefully you'll come back to actually see how this calling card goes, and I'm kind of curious into how we're actually going to give it to him, considering who he is, and we don't exactly have a way to get to him specifically. Well, not easily anyway. So until next time guys, take care, you hear?